The Powerpuff Girls actually encountered criminals they couldn't catch because the culprits were unchanged of old geezers who had been overlords of the villain world long before the girls were even born. The geezers introduced themselves to the girls, brought along 2 accomplices, and decided to come out of retirement to reclaim their former glory now that the town was guarded by 3 little girls. But the girls let them go, which resulted in them getting dragged through the mud by the social news, making headlines everywhere and even alarming the mayor. At which point they explained that they just couldn't bring themselves to hurt the elderly and had to respect their elders. But the mayor instantly panicked when he heard the villains' names, saying the Powerpuff Girls were no match for them. So the girls quickly asked if there was another way, and the mayor pulled out video footage explaining that back in 1944, these 3 were famous master thieves, and the only ones who could defeat them were Captain Justice and his partner Lefty, who had once beaten the gang of old thieves and protected the town. Therefore, the Powerpuff Girls wasted no time going to Captain Justice's house, but he was old now and living in a messy environment, though he was still full of passion when he heard the girls mention that gang of old thieves since he used to be a hero, but he hadn't contacted his partner in ages. So the girls rushed to Lefty's house, who was also ancient but had walls covered in memories of their past, revealing he had missed Captain Justice all along even though his legs couldn't move. With the Powerpuff Girls' help, they opened the closet, put on their old costumes, buckled their belts, and put on their masks, filled with confidence and looking just as imposing as ever even after all these years. They arrived at the scene to stop the old thieves, but Lefty broke his hip as soon as he took a swing, making Captain Justice rush to check on him before flying into the thieves' den in a fit of rage. In the end, all 5 of them ended up in the emergency room.